Howdy folks, hope everyone had a great weekend. CJ Curry here, back with another PrizePicks video. Of course, you can take these props on whatever site you want. You don't have to take them over on PrizePicks, but we're going to be looking at a few different options for you for some NBA player props on Monday's NBA slate. It's a massive slate of games, but with a lot of games comes a lot of injuries at this point in the season, and so we're going to try to work our way around some of this injury news and see if we can find some picks here early on. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, I appreciate everybody who's already subscribed, but the new subscribers, we appreciate you guys as well. Hit the subscribe button, like button, and also ring that bell. Turn on all notifications so that you get an alert anytime I drop a new piece of content here on this channel. Now, those of you who have been tuning in over the last several videos, you guys know that we've been giving away a free month of Dub Club, which is basically a VIP community that I've set up in conjunction with the friends over at Dub Club, where you can help each other win more together. We're sharing our favorite picks, plays, parlays, stats and information and research each and every day. Think of it like a text message group chat, but on a whole nother level. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can win yourself a free month of Dub Club by being a subscriber to the channel, hitting the like button, and then you're gonna go down in the comment section, you're gonna comment your favorite pick, prop, or play of the day. Now, if I ended up selecting your comment randomly, and that pick that you've left as a comment ends up hitting, well, you're going to win yourself a free month of Dub Club, just like this person here. So this is from Friday's video. I don't really do videos on Saturday or Sunday. I keep it Monday through Friday, but this was Friday's video. William Coltrane, 6120. All right. He left a comment of Devin Vassell over 21.5 points plus assists. Well, I've got some good news for you, William. Devin Vassell cleared the points and assists just on points alone. He dropped 22 points on Friday evening, and so this was, in fact, a winning pick. Appreciate you leaving a winning pick for the rest of the viewers and the community down in the comment section below. Shoot me a DM by joining the Discord. I think you're already in there. I think you're already a Dub Club member, but DM me and we will extend your membership for 30 days, being that you're already a Dub Club member. And we'll continue to do this each and every video. So congratulations to William. Appreciate all your support over the years. Let's go ahead and move into today's picks. We got three different options for you. As we mentioned, lots of injury news, but we're trying to work our way around it. Again, we're looking at the PrizePicks board here. If you're new to PrizePicks, maybe you've never heard of it before, you can use promo code CJ Curry and make your first deposit. They're still giving you $50 when you play your first $5. Whether you win or lose on that $5, they don't care. They just want you to place the money on PrizePicks, and they're going to give you $50 in promotional credits. So I've left a link for you down in the description of today's video to take advantage of that offer. Go ahead and get signed up for PrizePicks if you're not already. Looking at Trey Jones of the Chicago Bulls, both Josh Giddey and Lonzo Ball are expected to be out once again. Trey Jones has been slotting in at that starting point guard role, and he's got a good matchup tonight against a Utah Jazz team that's just not really looking to compete hard. They're just really not interested in winning basketball games. In fact, they're more interested in doing the opposite at this point, improving their draft status and draft stock for next season's NBA draft. So I'm looking at Trey Jones over 17.5 points plus rebounds. This has been a prop that he has gone over in 4 out of his last 5 games since assuming a larger role for the Chicago Bulls. And so hopefully he keeps things rolling tonight. I believe this game has like a total of 240 implied points. So yeah, it's a pretty big total. The spread's just 6 points, and Trey Jones should be able to get as many minutes as he can possibly handle against the Utah Jazz tonight. So they've already bumped his points, rebounds, and assists. That was the one that I was looking at originally, but we're going to pivot over to this one because this one looks good as well. So we go over to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, and we look at Trey Jones. A number of different ways you could play Trey Jones. If you look at just the points on their own, just the raw points, at 13.5, they've got him actually going under. They, meaning the betting public, the way that the money's coming in on the overs and the unders on Trey Jones, they got him going under 13.5 points. But we're looking at the over at 17.5 points plus rebounds. About a 53.2% chance that he goes over 17.5 based on what we're seeing here. Some of these sports books have him up at 18.5 points and rebounds, like DraftKings, BetMGM, and Caesars. So that's kind of a good sign that, hey, there's a chance he lands on 18 to 19 points plus rebounds given the matchup tonight against the Jazz. Now, on top of this sportsbook data, you guys know who have watched before that I also like to include some data from some of the most reputable NBA player projection models out there. And one of the ones I really like is RotoWire. You can get a 2-day all-access free pass to RotoWire. Go down to the description of today's video if you want to check this out for free for 2 days. But yeah, looking at Trey Jones here on RotoWire, they got a projected for 18.66 points plus rebounds. Just kind of taking a look at a snapshot over the last 10 games or so. As I mentioned, the minutes have really started to ramp up for Trey Jones with both Giddey and Lonzo Ball currently out for the Chicago Bulls. And so over the last 5 games or so, he's had 25 points and rebounds, 20 points and rebounds. Had a stinker against Indiana, only 11 PR in that game, but bounces back nicely against Brooklyn with 24 and 21 against a tough Houston Rockets team. So pretty good job here over the last 5 games or so by Trey Jones going over this figure. Taking a look at some other projections, we're going to slide over to shot quality and their advanced analytics. They've got a projection for Trey Jones at 19.61 points plus rebounds. Again, he is sitting at 17.5. So this is a pretty big opportunity for us. A difference of about 2 PR, 1 to 2 PR, we'll say, given the player projection that you like to reference. But yeah, things are looking pretty good here for Trey Jones. We'll look at one more. This is FanDuel Research, which was formerly called NumberFire. Some of you are familiar with NumberFire. They got Trey Jones projected for about 14.1 points and another 4.6 for the rebounds, bringing his grand total today to about 18.7 points plus rebounds. Plenty of cushion for him to potentially slide past that 17.5 marker. So don't be surprised if this one gets bumped up to 18 PR, possibly 18.5 PR as we go through the day. So that's the first pick. Second pick, we're going to the Phoenix Suns, and Bradley Beal is expected to sit out tonight. He got injured in the last game. They got a couple of other guys that are also kind of pending pieces of injury news. Grayson Allen, Monty Morris, but the big one's Bradley Beal, obviously. Now, Phoenix is taking on Toronto. Game total here is about 228 points. 8.5 point spread favoring the Phoenix Suns at home. So I'm looking at Kevin Durant today. Kevin Durant, you could go over on the points plus assists, but the one that has the higher hit rate, the one that has hit at a higher clip or higher success is the points plus rebounds here at 30.5, especially without Bradley Beal. So what I've gone and done is I went into outlier.bet. Outlier is a fantastic tool, people. If you're looking for a player prop research tool that lets you roll up your sleeves and get down and dirty with all the stats and information, Outlier is really the best way to go. Now, you guys are going to probably look at Kevin Durant over the last 5 games or so and be like, why would we want to take the over on this guy here? Over the last 5 games, he's really been underperforming. And in fact, yes, if you just looked at the last 5 games and his line today of 30.5, you'd be like, man, he has been underperforming. But obviously, Bradley Beal was included and involved in a lot of those games and played heavy minutes in a lot of those games, which will not be the case tonight. Bradley Beal expected to sit once again. So if we go ahead and look at the overall hit rates for the season, Kevin Durant has gone over 30.5 points plus rebounds in about 64% of the games that he's appeared in. 35 out of 55 he's gone over. Now, what we can do with these filters is we can go games without a particular player. And of course, we want to look at games without Bradley Beal. And when we do that, you can see that his hit rate climbs up to 69%. 9 out of his last 13 games played without Bradley Beal, he has gone over this number, which is an average of about 33 points plus rebounds. Pretty good average for the line at 30.5. Then you could also take this a step further and look at just the games where Durant's played at home. He's gone over 4 out of 6 games without Beal at home, 31.17 points plus rebounds in those games. So things looking pretty good here. Now, what if Grayson Allen also sits? Well, there's a few games, not a huge sample size, but a few games that we can look at where Kevin Durant's played without both Grayson Allen and Bradley Beal. And in those games, 3 of them in total, he's gone over in 2 out of 3, 33.67 points plus rebounds. 2 massive performances from earlier in the season. You got one here against Dallas all the way back in October, but 40 points plus rebounds in that game. And then another big one against Houston where he drops 42 points plus rebounds. Now, of course, He did lay an egg here against the New Orleans Pelicans back at the end of February 28th to be exact. Only 17 points plus rebounds in that game. So let's hope he's closer to the higher end of things and not the lower end. Now, in terms of the matchup, the Toronto Raptors, again, another team that just is riddled with injuries, not really interested in winning very many ball games. So don't think this one's going to be super competitive even without Bradley Beal. But Kevin Durant, pretty much your power forward at the Phoenix Suns, and they're giving up about the 17th most points allowed per game to power forwards, and about the 21st most rebounds allowed to power forwards. So in terms of matchup, this is a good matchup for KD against the Toronto Raptors. So let's take a look at some of the sportsbook data on Kevin Durant today and look at the different player props for KD. The under on the PRA looking like the top way to go. You can go over on the rebounds and assists as well. 53.3% chance on that one. You got over on the points plus assists at 28.5. That one's got over a 53% chance as well. And then you got the points plus rebounds at 30.5, sitting up here at about a 52.9%, almost 53% chance of going over. If you're looking at the points and assists or the points plus rebounds, it's good to note that PrizePicks has him at 28.5 points and assists, but FanDuel's got him at 29.5 points and assists, which means you're probably going to see the rest of the market jump in line here. They're probably going to bump Kevin Durant up to 29, maybe even 29.5 points and assists before it's all said and done. Same thing with the points and rebounds. He's at 30.5 points plus rebounds. Some books have him at 31.5 points plus rebounds. So worth noting, PrizePicks on the lower side right now at this 28.5 points and assists number and 30.5 points plus rebounds number. Keep an eye on these KD lines. I do think that they will get moved up throughout the day. Take a look at some other information on Kevin Durant. We're looking at projections over on RotoWire. Points plus assists looking like the top option for easy money sniper, Kevin Durant. The Slim Reaper, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, that looks like a really good option. He is projected for about 29.98 points plus assists according to RotoWire. Or if you wanted to slide over to the points plus rebounds, 33.23 points plus rebounds, a differential of more than 2.7 PR versus his current line of 30.5. And yes, the rebounds and assists, one of the other ones we had mentioned before, is also projecting well today. That one, 9.5 on PrizePicks, 11.37 projection over on RotoWire. So a lot of overs or more options for Kevin Durant in terms of what RotoWire thinks he'll do today. Sliding back over here to shot quality, looking at Kevin Durant there. The points plus rebounds, big old projection, 33.68 projected PR. Again, that's more than 3.5 PR higher than where he's at on PrizePicks. Or if you want to look at the PA, 31.88, another solid projection versus the line today for Kevin Durant. The rebounds and assists a little bit more conservative over here on shot quality, 9.92, but still slightly more than the 9.5. And then we're going to go back over here and look at FanDuel Research again. They've got some very nice projections as well. By the way, FanDuel Research is about the only one that's totally free out of all these. But they've got Kevin Durant projected for a massive almost 28 points. Just points alone, 28. But then you sprinkle in almost 6 to 7 rebounds on top of that. That's about 34, 35 points plus rebound projection for Kevin Durant. Or if you wanted to go assists plus the points, that's also looking good. A projection of more than 32 points plus assists according to FanDuel Research. Again, formerly known as Number Fire. So KD looking pretty good here for a number of different props. The third and final pick of the video is going to be this guy, Chris Middleton, the old wily vet who's playing now for the Washington Wizards after being traded from the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, I'm looking at an underplay for Chris Middleton today. He's been a little bit inconsistent, especially in this prop category, a little bit more consistent when it comes to anything points related, like his points on their own or the points, rebounds, and assists, or the points and assists, or the points and rebounds. But I'm looking for the under today on the rebounds and assists going up against Portland. Again, this has been one since being traded to the Washington Wizards that he hasn't really hit at a consistent clip for the over. So taking a look at where he's at today on the various sports books, we're going to go back over here to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. There's a discount code for you for the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, arguably the most important tool in your PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, Better, or any other daily fantasy sports app toolkit, this one right here. So definitely get your hands on it. At least try it for a month. Give yourself plenty of runway. Don't just try it for, a week or a couple days or whatever. Like, try it for a full month, I would say. And practice good bankroll management. I think this tool will pay itself off in no time. But looking at the top way to play Chris Middleton right now this morning here. Rebounds and assists under 8.5, 53.2% chance. You see a lot of money coming in on the under, especially on sites like FanDuel, minus 136 betting favorite to go under there, minus 135 betting favorite under on DraftKings. So the odds are against Chris Middleton going over today. They are going for the under. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to try to be different. We're not going to try to be weird. Either bet the under or don't bet it at all. That would be my advice to you people. All right. Go with the grain, not against it. Not on PrizePicks. You don't get any sort of incentive or extra bonus payout for being contrarian, okay? So let's go look at the projections here on Chris Middleton. Middleton over on RotoWire. Pretty much everything Middleton relating to his points is a little bit of a lean more option, as you can see here on the screen, right? You got the lean more column. You got the lean less column. The only one that's on the lean less column is his rebounds and his assists. Now, he's projected for about 8.71 rebounds and assists, but as I've mentioned in previous videos, you want to shave off about another 10%, maybe even as much as 20% off of that projection or any projection off of any site that you use, just the way that these projections are made up. Now, I could go into more depth and detail about that, but I won't. In this video, we'll keep it short and sweet for you, as short and sweet as we can. But anyway, take about 10% off, at least, off of any projection that you're using. And when you go and take a look at Chris Middleton's last 10 games, you can see that he is, again, not very consistently gone over this prop. Over the last 10 games, pretty much all 10 of these games have been games with the Washington Wizards. He has stayed under in 60% or 6 out of 10 of those games. Now, he does have some pretty big performances here. Once in a while, he'll get a wild hair up his ass, and he will go over rebounds and assists. 15 against Detroit, 12 against Utah, 11 against Charlotte, and 9 the last time he played Portland. But let's hope things play out a little bit different against Portland this go around. All right, so there you go. First projection on Middleton, slightly less than 8.5 once you take that 10% off that I told you guys to take off. Take a look at a second projection for Chris Middleton. Shot quality's got him at 7.99 rebounds and assists, putting him under once again. That 9 rebounds and assist number, if he has 9 or more, we're in deep doo-doo. Hopefully he has less than that tonight, going up against Portland in a recent matchup, a rematch of a recent matchup, I should say. So going back over here and taking a look at the projections over on FanDuel Research, Chris Middleton, 4.1 projected rebounds, another 4.7 for the assists, puts him at right around 8.8. Again, slice off about 10%, and that's going to skew toward more around 8 rebounds and assists for Chris Middleton tonight. So there are 3 different picks for you. Hopefully they all hit, but here's the part of the video where I turn things over to you guys, the viewing audience. Are you loving these, hating these? And again, the most important question, what is your favorite NBA player prop of the day? Leave it down in the comment section below. You might be the next one chosen for a free month of Dub Club access. It's a $20 value. Could even be more valuable. If we get on a heater, you could be well into, hundreds of dollars of value there. But yeah. It's all up to the players to get the job done at the end of the day. Good luck on all your picks, plays, and parlays. I'm going to take these 3 picks, go find 3 more picks, and then I'm going to put them together and send that slip out to Dub Club members right now. Gotta go. Peace.